That boy who used to spend days in the garage with only his imagination and a couple hand tools has gotten lost in the grind of the real world. I think it's time we find him.
YouTube is a foul mistress. She'll leave you cold and lonely. And just like a cat, only give you affection on her terms. And just when you think you got it purring, the claws come out, Pet Cemetery style.
But I found a few other channels to help share my pain with. And this week, we thought it'd be cool to rip each other's video off. Take it, twist it, turn it, or outright plagiarize it.
Don't worry, it's probably not original to us anyways.
And I drew Billy. Billy, don't you lose my number. AKA the Wood Junkie. A great bloke from across the pond. A great name for a channel, and a great channel. Check him out if you haven't already. Now, while I can't guarantee this build will make you money, it sure won't cost you much. $3 or £2, heck. It might even save you some coin. Got scraps? Use them. You want cheap? Take a 2x4, rip the roundovers off, then split it right down the middle. 75 cents worth of wood. You got options, so consider them. And each and every decision you make is a design choice. Believe it or not, you can change a look and feel of a build with a mere 1/8 inch here or a chamfer there, mitered corners or butt joints. I won't bore you with all the details, but this piece started out as a rustic farmhouse, but crept into craftsman, then leaked into Far East. And yeah, I think it worked. Stick around to the end and let me know if you agree. There is a cut list in the description, I hope. Right now, I'm cutting some dados on the inside of our pieces, just the width of the blade, about 1/8 of an inch wide and 1/4 inch deep. We go in 1/4 inch on one side and 1/2 inch on the other. I put a piece of tape up to try and stop on the longer pieces just 1/4 inch short, trying not to carry the dado all the way through. It's trial and error, and quite honestly, it didn't work real well. But it's okay. That little screw up will be on the bottom. Now, I need some plexiglass, and I have some old broken sheets from old poster sets. They're a little thin though, but I did find this, an old shield for my beekeeper outfit. That full face shield, hard hat, earmuffs, and I always use the screen to allow the airflow. This is my chainsaw gear, and honestly, when I got it, I was like, honey, come on, this is ridiculous. I look like I belong on the Village People. But I love it. Love it. Eyes, ears, brains, protected with one grab. Yeah, you notice that? Yeah, I'm stepping up my game big time. I got myself a DeWalt. I mean, it was 75% off, but it's a solid blade. But truthfully, any blade will do. Tight Bond OG. Clamp and check for square. Only the 3 bottom pieces though. That's it. After drying, I checked the fit again, then cut the second piece, the back plexi. Only able to get one piece, I scrounged around and found another poster sheet with chipped corners, and it was a little thicker, and I cut it down to size. Now, here is where we went a little astray. Not much at first. A normal little bleeding of design lines, rustic farmhouse into craftsman. I love those little square dowels with the beveled edges. I've done them before, but made mine a little long and out of end grain, and they didn't split. They all split this time. Every one of them. I think I was trying to make them a little too thin. So I was just about to give up, and on a whim, I switched to flat grain. I mean, they're decorative anyway. They're not actually doing anything. And they worked. My anxiety can get the best of me doing small, repetitive tasks like this, and my brain screams, "This is stupid. No one will know. It's going to take forever." But truthfully, it really doesn't. Once I get it down, it takes about 1 minute tops per cap. And I think it's well worth it. But then my mind leaks into another design element, trying to play off my rustic mantle clock, adding a little more color to this piece. And the clock had a slight oriental look to it. And I leapt to those old Japanese lanterns with the thin strips of wood. So here I am. Scrap pile rated for roughly 1/4 inch by 1/4 inch stock, which obviously I saved for this very purpose. If I haven't lost you yet, I probably will here though. I don't do symmetrical. Not very well and not very often. I just can't. I want the bottom section heavier than the top. I think because the top frame will have 2 layers of wood up there, this could lighten that look a bit. And I want the 2 corners, the cobwebs, similar but different enough that you can tell it's deliberate and not a mistake. It's just a design choice. And it's just a simple half lap. My Temple Tools little demon has such a thin, precise curve, it makes short work of it. No chisel thin enough as it's just under 1/4 inch. I just pop the center out with a little screwdriver. And it's not until the final one that it snaps. Murphy's Law, but it's all good. We'll catch it up in the glue up. The coin slots, yes. Remember in the beginning I told you it would save you some coin? Well, that's what we call foreshadowing. I probably should have done this with a router, but I didn't want to spend the time. Drill some holes. I used a 1/2 inch for the bottom one and a 1/4 inch for the top. That way the coins would not get stuck sliding through. Then it's scroll saw, coping saw, or jigsaw. And some filing and sanding to pull it all smoothly together. The only thing I had left to fix was how to get the lid off to raid the piggy bank. Truthfully, I was fine with just shooting some pin nails down and calling it a day, knowing I could just pop it off with a slight tap of a mallet later. But I think I'll countersink some screw holes, screw it down, and cover it with some thin strips. It's simple enough, and I think it'll play great with that Asian-inspired rustic farmhouse look that I'm obviously going for. Maybe. And look at that. Look at that. Every single time I build, it looks like a bomb went off in the workshop. All right. I'm going to stain her up, and we'll see you back here for the reveal. And here we are. I love the two-tone look. Golden oak, amazing with pine. We said that before. And the black stain, a beautiful contrast. This came out gorgeous. Plays off the desktop clock. A matching, not quite matching pair. I probably should have made a matching or a different back cobweb design maybe. Or maybe just leave it well enough alone. What do you think? Did I inspire you to try to do something a little different? Push yourself outside your comfort zone just a little bit. I want to thank the Wood Junkie for the idea. Check his channel out if you haven't already. And as always, thank you for watching and choosing to spend 15 minutes building with me. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Until the next time.